body is going to get a little buffing, I think. Hey guys, welcome back to JP Fab. Today we've got a wheeling day, and it's our first wheeling day and what I'm calling Tour to Crawl 2025. It's a series we hope to keep on in the future as we try to explore various areas in the United States and maybe even beyond. Beyond would be really cool too. But right now we're in Farmington, New Mexico. We're going to hit a trail called Upper Rim. I haven't been here before, or I haven't hit this trail before as I'm not real familiar with it, but hang tight as we learn together and see what we see. Lock that. Okay. Well, we're going to find out what we're going to get. And I guess it's just going to be one of these things where we get what we get, and we certainly aren't going to throw a fit. We've got Onyx up here. I'm the little blue dot. We're in the state rec area, so like Sand Hollow. So we don't have to worry about quote unquote being off the trail. We're going to go up here, up in this area. So we're just going to follow these tracks and see what we get. Smart feller gets out and looks to see what he's getting himself into. Well, I'm not doing that one again. Easy does it. Look what I found. Look what I noticed. I was coming around this corner. Some more glyph pictures. Petroglyphs, that's what I'm looking for. Like right here you can see. It's like a person, some sort of square. Right over here, there's a hand. Like circle things, and kind of cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Try not to touch it, because I don't know what it does. Oils probably aren't, hands from the oils probably aren't the best thing on them. But yeah, there's some of this. I mean, it's genuine artifact, because like right here, you can see the natural light color of the sand and sandstone underneath, and here's just a bunch of staining from algae or whatever it is. But yeah, circles and loop-de-doos and diddly-doos. Kind of cool to see. when I say wheel for the week, if you got a rig that's capable of going up into this pile of rocks and playing around, and you're wheeling for the day, and your goal is just to wheel for the day, by all means. But if you got a wheel for the week, you could be asking to break something in there. If it was my last day, I might try to go into something like that, even with that little guy. A lot of cool stuff out here, though. Really cool. Beautiful scenery. A lot to just take in. I wonder if there are any more petroglyphs. Like I said, we got a wheel for the week, but we also I've got a wheel. I got this little obstacle here. May damage, be asking for some body damage, because it looks like some fellers and fellettes have been rubbing on this little juniper. Got a hole, got a couple of edges. Either I'm going to crawl it and not bounce, or if it starts to bounce and bind, forget it. We'll just back out and take the bypass. We've got to at least try to have a little bit of fun here beyond just seeing a couple of sites. So we're going to find out. Just got to watch my windshield. I want to ruin my windshield. Now, doing it like two undercut. I think we might be a little too undercut. But yeah, a little undercut. Might be a good picture. We might get some views here, folks. The suspension at work. But what you can't see from the camera's point of view right here is what I'm rolling up against. And I'm not quite, front tires aren't quite tall enough. Let me grab my camera. Here's what you can see, folks. In this area here, I got this rock. And this rock is a little bit too tall. Right there is where my front bumper was cramping. The front tire doesn't want to, well, we got a 35-inch tire. It doesn't want to climb that. And with the way the hill is, I'm coming, it's tipping, making me go like this, and I don't want to go flopping on my side. Not right now. So I'm going to try to back out of here without ruining anything. I'm going to try to turn away from the tree. There we go. Body is going to get a little buffing, I think. I'll try to turn away from the tree. There we go. Close. Close. Snuggly bugly. There we go. Now we're gonna have one more yaw and pitch towards this cute little tree here with some character. In case you're wondering why, in case you've ever wondered why I don't have fancy paint jobs on at least any of my current fleet, now you know why. There we go. Just leaning away. we go. Just leaning away. I just got to back out of here. She should ease on down. Just like that. Just like pulling in a parking spot at Walmart, really. So right here was that rock. On this rock is where my front bumper was hitting. And as I was trying to climb here, you pan down and look down right down in here. As I was trying to climb, my rear was way down in this hole, and everything was pushing my truck this way. It was going this way and then up. So I was just slowly getting pushed more off camber. I know my rear would have climbed here, and this would obviously was on top, so it would have kept on going. But the risk that I'm trying to avoid is the situation where I'd bind and bounce. A lot of times when people brake is when their vehicle starts to bounce, because you got things are getting shocked with high, going from a low light from nothing to all of a sudden everything and then some, and that's when things start to break. But here I was just rubbing a little bit on my bumper. There's a little bit of powdery rock there. These views are technically at the beginning of our trail. We're on the Upper Rim Trail. We'll cut a picture so you can see. I'd record it on Onyx, but there's no point in reinventing the wagon wheel on this one. So just hang along and see what we see, I guess. Or check it out yourself in the future. I highly recommend it. I better walk this thing. I'm definitely not wide enough to go up that. Not bad. I just don't want to fall over an edge today. So I'm just going to come up this line here where some people have been going. I'm not going to take that. Not going to take this line down here because that's just sudden death for the little Toyota with narrow axles. The paddles running across. Turn into the back cab corner. Gotta be careful here. Easy does it. Doodly-doo. Easy does it. Easy does it. Gotta find her trail now. Not sure where it's at, but carry on. As they say, carry on. Looks like it might be over there, yonder. Well, that's a wrap for day number 1 of Tour to Crawl 2025. We hit the Upper Rim Trail in Farmington, New Mexico. It was a beautiful day, just sunny and light. Just a little bit of a breeze. Couldn't ask for any better. Excellent views. Just kind of a fun, but not over the top trail as far as challenge goes. It's just kind of a cool day. But if you guys like this, please smash that like button. Please subscribe. And thank you so very much for watching, because without you guys, none of this is possible, nor is it even worth it. So until the next time, adventure on, and we'll catch you later. Thanks again. Yeah, I hear you. Get out of here. Get out of here.